Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome to GNF Fine Edition of GNF Televisable. We talk about all the hot topics and anything else that fits your fancies. And as usual, it is a Friday for me, a Saturday for some, and we're here live in Technicolor. That's right, Technicolor. I've sent out the invites. I'm chilling. There's a lot of insanity that seems to be continues. It continues, doesn't end, doesn't change. Another week goes by, and the same amount of insanity is coming to pass. Mostly in the gaming world, for the most part. I mean, politically speaking, it's like all over the place. But right now in the gaming world, we have Phil Spencer coming out of the wilds with new campaigns about everything's an Xbox. We have a PlayStation Arabic trophy hunter losing his entire account. Um, Steam being accused of normalizing hate and a few other different things. And speaking of normalizing hate, hey Jim, how you doing?
I hate you all. I hate. I hate it all. I hate everybody. I hate you. I
uh,
hate you. And I don't owe you, but I hate you too.
Jeez, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh God, so
Hate has been normal. It is always normal to
uh,
hate.
uh,
Those who don't understand hate will never know.
I know, right? Jesus Christ.
It's been a crazy week.
It has been quite a crazy week. It's been all over the place. I mean, politically speaking, it's kind of up and down, and as well in the gaming world, it's like all over the place. It
I
they
know.
just added in some new shenanigans. Apparently, the ADL is going after Steam.
The Anti-Defamation League.
Yeah, your ADL doesn't like Steam because it normalizes hate. That's the accusation. That is the accusation.
That's not illegal.
Apparently, to them, it is.
I mean, I wish them luck. I mean, how do we normalize hate? I mean, we have black creators on there that are creating games about gangsters killing other gangsters. I mean,
I know you would think that they'd be okay with this shit, but apparently not. Apparently fucking not. So Steve is being accused of normalizing hate, an extremist in gaming communities with his new ADL report. So basically, kind of rolling down. Let's see here. One example of that would be the removal of Pepe the Frog emotes. So the emocons that exist has to deal with Pepe. That's one. The code of conduct doesn't have a specific reference on hate or extremist content.
not as anything fucking else.
I know,
I
right?
mean, fuck, they can even defend it
It
themselves.
I know. And then it gets better because Gary's mod is mentioned in this, and some of the mods are kind of questionable
I mean,
because
they're questionable
mass
mods on each
shooting and all that
side.
shit. Yes.
I mean, they're. I mean, honestly, it's equally defines hate and defends and denounces hate. So, I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, I don't see their case.
Uh,
I really don't. I mean, I don't see a case here.
yeah, no. That's what I mean. But this is where they're at. This is what they're doing. The ADL has decided to go out of their norm and has decided that hey, right
I'd
now
go after a Jew.
it go after Steve.
Steve
Gabe
Jobs.
will.
Steve is a Jew.
I know Gabe's the Jew. He's one of the better Jews out there.
And
But
it's like, okay, yeah, keep going with this ADL. We'll see how
yeah,
this goes.
I know.
I
Yeah.
would counter Sue saying they're anti-Semitic.
Oh
The
fuck. I don't.
ADL is anti-Semitic. I would go after the ADL
Yeah.
doing that. If I were him, that's
What?
what I would do.
What did I miss?
Basically, we started off with normalizing hate. So apparently, your ADL, your lovely countries,
They're anti-Semitic. The
Well,
ADL is
has
no shit.
seen
anti-Semitic.
that Steam is normalizing extremist and hate.
Okay.
I wish them luck, but the ADL is anti-Semitic. So I mean, they're gonna get
Oh, I
countersued.
know.
I would countersue them for that.
So, have they gave examples of this?
Oh, yeah, we have several. I hate speech, i.e., example, speech that promotes hatred, violence, and discrimination against groups, people based on blah blah blah. So, they would like one example. Here we go.
ADL's
Uh,
guilty of that.
Oh no, no,
the
hang on, time
removal
out.
of Pepe the Frog emocons, which Pepe's been around for a while since the early 2000s. Only became an extremist until 2016, but
And
was pretty
wasn't
good
even
only up
then.
until then. I mean, I believe it came out in 2004, 2005, and then almost a decade goes by, and then all of a sudden, this extremist icon.
Well, same thing with like the OK sign
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sign, and it's
yeah.
like okay. So all
Like,
right, so time out. Have they said anything about Hassan?
What does Hassan have to do with Steam?
Well, if they haven't said anything about Hassan, I really don't care what they have to say.
Oh well, I mean, ADL hasn't really mentioned it. I mean, the ADL is the ADL. They
I
Okay.
they
mean,
pick
look,
their
look,
battles, and unfortunately,
look,
picking their battle against someone like Hassan Piker
the
causes a
ADL.
whole different conversation.
Well, Twitch has probably got to nuke him off the platform before too long, anyways. Now,
Yeah, but
but
that's Twitch. This it has nothing to do with
With the
Steam.
Steam.
yeah, well,
Valve.
Well, Sparky, stop
okay.
trying to change the subject in a
All
bad
right.
way.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm just saying they're fucking hypocrites,
No,
and
I
they
get it,
have
I get it, but
no.
again, it is they've decided the ADL has decided to go against one of the larger gaming distributors.
I mean,
Because they sell games.
Uh, Not just that, but
because they don't
mods
give money
that
to the ADL.
kind of
The ADL needs to go bankrupt.
Here,
I
So
yeah,
here's
the ADL should
here.
never have been a thing, but it became a thing. I have no idea why.
Here's the reason: the ADL goes after people who big organizations that don't donate money to them. They do this all the time. If you don't
Mm.
donate money to the ADL, they'll go after your ass and say you're racist and all this other stuff.
well,
While in fact,
the ADL can just go jump off a building in Palestine.
Yeah, let's
well,
see.
they probably would like the Jew in charge of Steam to do that first.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Because like here's the thing about the ADL. They are the most racist, anti-race, literally anti-race. I mean, they don't like race at all, unless it's paying them money. So fuck them. I'll say it out loud and proud that they are racist. The ADL.
Yeah.
Now they can
No, I
fuck
know.
off.
We all know that, but they've had issues and many issues. So yeah, apparently, again, going back to Gary's mod and the community that exists within Steam and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's
Even if Steam gets all right, so time out. Even if Steam goes through and sanitizes its board, which the only thing it has is like little groups they can put together and message boards and the comment
yeah.
sections and the review section. Even if Steam was to sanitize all of that, it doesn't get rid of them.
No, no. See, this is the problem. This is something that I have issues with the free speech absolutists or people that want to curtail free speech. Th- This is where it becomes kind of a tricky situation. You have to allow certain speeches to exist, regardless of the fact or whether you like it or not. But then you also have to curtail certain questionable speeches because, unfortunately, they do kind of incite like it or not. So
You like most Democrats, you'd
yeah,
have to like stop most of their speeches, but for some
correct,
reason they keep going on. I mean,
correct,
but
correct.
Oh,
So
because they're correct.
there has to be limited good balance. It's kind of hard to find the balance because if you go extreme on one end, you're going to go to the extreme on the other end. And realistically, at the end of the day, it's either going to be very fascist or very what's a communistic.
So, end of the day, they want symbols removed. They want
The mods to be removed. They want emotes
what
to be
mods?
removed.
What mods?
Gary's mod is one of the biggest games that has different mods and because again, you can have multiple games in one game.
Okay, well you could get Gary's mods without Steam.
It's kind of difficult, but yeah, it because that is one of the biggest
It's
Fremont.
put
Well,
well, time out. It's put on Steam because it's convenient.
yeah,
If they remove it off Steam, it's easy enough to put it somewhere else. Make its own fucking website.
yeah, pretty much. I can agree to that, but I mean,
It's fucking ridiculous and pointless. Now, end of the day, it's like because here's where it goes is because 230 would be really interesting to place onto Steam because Steam is a publisher.
yes,
Yep.
They're not considered a platform. They have a message board, yeah. They have a
yeah.
review board, yeah. You can go together and have little groups together.
Mm.
Yeah. And the publisher can't control that.
No, no, no. But they would like the publisher to control that. They would like to have. See, this is again. This is inserting people into places that they really don't belong to on the
Well, the
extreme side of
ADL,
things.
I have a good suggestion for the ADL. If they really want this done, they need to go down and suck Muhammad's dick and just deep throat it.
Yeah, well, that's a funny thing there because that's a questionable religious individual who
I don't care.
no, you're missing the point here. Who really doesn't have anything, even with a billion people who have been enslaved and enforced to practice that religion. Um, it really doesn't hold the candle because it's considered a false god.
My point still stands.
No, I get it, but
It's meant to be an outrageous thing.
it should be, but not really. Most
Because
people will be
it'll get
very
all the
down to
Muslims
do that
enraged.
with Muhammad.
Oh, it'll get all the Muslims enraged. So,
Of-
end of the day, it'll piss off Hassan. I really don't care.
I've already pissed off a few by saying that they're worshiping a false god.
Yeah, basically false prophet, false god, false idol. Yeah, you can go into
Yeah.
a couple different routes on that one.
I really don't see. Look, the only ones that gotta fall behind that are the same ones who fucking suck off the ADL and all this other good bullshit. And those people don't even like Steam. They don't even like Twitter. They don't even like anything else. They're the fucking droid killers online. So
Yeah,
let them re in the fucking background while we all fucking make fun of them.
that's what I normally do. But that was kind of the starter of of this conversation that's going to be continuing on for a while. But yeah, no, this has been a very unique, weird wokeism gone a little too awry, and we haven't gotten to a certain president elect to actually take seat at this moment. So yeah, and there was a
Did you hear about the unmarked ballots that just arrived in Pennsylvania?
I heard a lot of different things, and unfortunately,
Yeah, unmarked,
Mhm.
unlabeled, unnamed ballots. Thousands. They're like, oh, we're gonna count these, and everybody's like they basically said they're gonna do it to get on purpose to get the Supreme Court to step in on purpose. And it's like, so you're breaking the law intentionally, knowingly. That's going to end so well for you.
The Supreme Court's just gonna go any of the ballots that were counted ain't valid and that gotta go with the original number. They're not gonna put an investigation, they're not gonna halt it. Supreme Court's not gonna step in. They always said that with fucking Trump back in 2020.
yeah.
Good luck to them.
Eh,
Maybe if they do get the Supreme Court to step in, they go, oh, well, where do all these 15 million voters go? Oh, well, let's go back to the last election and check it out.
mm.
I'm fine with that.
Again, I wish him the best of luck going forward. The meeting of the mind has already happened, so it's going to complicate a little bit more.
Well,
Uh,
here's why it's got complicated, too. One, it's already been called for Trump.
yes.
No way, no two ways from Sunday. It's already been called from Trump.
Yeah.
Kamala's already conceded.
Correct.
There's already been the conversation between Joe and Trump. Joe's
Yes.
already acknowledged he's the fucking president.
Mm-hmm.
Well, president-elect coming up.
President-elect.
Here's the thing. Even if they do change, I mean, he still wins. Even if they add, Pennsylvania to Kamala, he still wins. So it doesn't change anything.
What does change something? We have a dragon. Hello, dragon.
Look, even if, all right, let's say this. Even if we go, who fucking cares? Let Kamala have Pennsylvania. Let them count all the fake fucking ballots. Let her have Pennsylvania. Trump still wins.
Yeah, I just said that.
I mean, he did get the majority of the swing states.
Kamala will have to overturn 4 states, including Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and even if she did get Pennsylvania, she'd still lose. Like I said, the majority of the swing states went to Trump, and that's it.
By their own standards, he has the electoral and he has the popular.
Yeah, which
It's
was what they wanted to go with for the big time, which is
Yeah.
the Democrats, ones that the leftards have been pushing this. It's like, oh, the electoral college is the worst one. We got to go by the popular vote. The popular vote. Well, the motherfucker won both.
So it's like at the end of the day, it kind of comes down to like this: lose gracefully. I know we all did last year. Yeah, we hawkened up about the whole jank bullshit with the fucking random numbers and the outrageous fucking number of voters. Everyone had a fucking
Yeah,
issue with
Pink.
that. And you know what? I don't think it would have been a
Hello,
bad
Pam.
idea to go through and investigate. Let's see where all these voters came from. If they're legit, okay, the election stands up. It was an odd thing that happened. It's not like, oh, let's do this to overturn the election. Let's actually look into this, see what the fuck happened.
Dragon's having mic issues. I have no idea what mic issues. All I can say,
Okay, there we
Dragon,
go.
is pull the mic outside of your ass and be able to talk.
I fixed it.
See, you
Congratulations.
did it. You pulled the mic out of your rectum, and now you're able to talk. Now just make sure it doesn't have a little brown stain on it.
You know what the weird part is? I don't even know what the issue was originally. I just pulled the cord out and pulled the cord back in, and it works.
You
that's
pulled it
usually how
out of
it
your
works.
butt and it worked.
Yeah, yeah.
Sparky, you're close enough. I can put it in yours.
I'd love to see you try.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, Dragon, he's
Sparky,
already
that-
dealing with a lot of elbow deep and shit as it is. I mean, it's a lot of baby shit, but still shit nonetheless.
Sparky, careful. That might become a challenge accepted.
You don't get a say.
I'm just saying.
Pin, you don't need to warn him. He already knows what he threw down.
Yeah, a challenge to absolutely nothing. Because I'll tell you right now, I'll tell you right now, I won't be coming up to the door with a can of mace like Ferrentis did.
Yeah.
True.
Wait.
And it won't be waving around a pistol like Boogie did.
Yeah, at firing a warning shot.
No, it'll go through the door.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is why I have other people to go to doors for me.
So you won't be the one doing it.
I won't be the one knocking on the door.
I can reload, motherfucker.
I know you can.
I have a special door knocker. Uses dragon's breath.
Yeah, that works. But no, I mean, getting back down to the whole thing. Look, your past president nailed it, sealed it, kissed it away for Kamala Harris when he did that.
Oh, I think he was just mocking her at that point.
At the end of the day, all he
You
did
see
was
the shit?
signal.
Did you see the shit-eating grin on his face whenever it was called for
Oh
Trump?
god damn, that was fucking
He
classic.
signaled to his base, his voting base, going, I put my stamp on this man here, 2024. He didn't have to.
And he invited him. It wasn't that meeting in the White House wasn't a ceremonial thing or a thing that
No.
had to happen. Trump was invited.
Well, wait a minute. Obama did the same thing when Trump was elected in
Yeah, but
2016.
again,
No,
it's becoming
it
a new
wasn't.
thing. It wasn't a thing before. Previous presidents never did that.
Here's the thing: they did it during Obama's era, but the thing, you know what the difference was? Obama had this pissed off look that was unbelievable when Trump came in to visit before the change of power, and Trump just looked like "fuck you, I don't care, I won." Just had that fucking scowl that he has when he doesn't like being in the room with someone. He does that scowl.
Yeah.
With Biden, he was like all fucking smiles, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Joe talked to him before. He's like, you know what? Fuck these people. I'm fucking them over. And Trump's like,
No,
okay, I'll play.
again, did not good old Donnie there kind of mention that Biden was pretty much janked? He was stabbed in the back by his own fucking people.
He was. He went on national television and said, "I feel bad for Biden. They bet them over the table."
Yeah.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Do you remember January 20th, 2021?
No.
Not really.
When
not at all, Pen.
Biden first got into the Oval Office and said that Trump left him a very nice letter, a very generous letter. You know, it's supposed to be the ceremonial letter from the exiting president to the new one. It's like maybe one day I can share it with his permission, but maybe one day kind of thing. What if this whole thing was a setup?
I wouldn't be surprised.
And he basically said, Joe, if you help me get back in the White House in 2024.
I'm putting kibosh on this whole QAnon bullshit.
Who said anything about QAnon, Sparky?
Because that's what this sounds like.
No, dude, it's Project 2025.
Who said anything about Q, Sparky? I didn't say anything about Q.
This is the leftards version of QAnon.
Basically, at this point,
Project 2020. This is what they've kind of been going on off of it. Oh my God, this is an entire setup. They're going to do this to us, and they're going to do that to us, and the entire election was rigged by the Republicans, and they're going to have insider Democrats doing it. Oh my God, it was Joe Biden that actually did this to us.
All right, look,
Project 2025.
Hold on. All right, look. How is the election rigged? And how was the last election rigged?
Where is the 50 million voters?
According to the leftists, it was rigged because of Elon and Starlink.
Yeah.
So
he had all the information.
All the leftists admitting that when Jack Dorsey ran Twitter, they had control.
I guess that's a tacit admission.
That would be a kind of the leading towards it. Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, they didn't just have Twitter; they also had Facebook and they had Google.
Yep. And look at
YouTube.
Twitter,
and Instagram.
Okay.
Look.
So hold up, Pen.
Okay.
No, they didn't have it.
Google. It covers everybody there.
Yeah,
Facebook covers the Instagram because Facebook owns Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So now, if you said TikTok, that's a whole different thing.
Okay, TikTok.
But say hi to TikTok.
The only reason why leftists say that is because Elon exposed a dirty little fucking secret.
Wasn't we all knew the secret? It wasn't really little. It was pretty big.
Pretty much.
Well, when those information drops happen from the insider,
they shat themselves when all of their dirty skills kind of was.
It's all fun. It's all fun and games until somebody with a bigger stick comes by.
No, it's all fun and game until somebody killed a squirrel.
Questionable on the squirrel killing.
Actually, there's new information that came out that even before the raid happened and the warrant was issued, that squirrel was destined to die.
Yeah, both the raccoon and squirrel were.
Squirrel,
I
yeah.
think what Rogue is alluding to is why that order was given in the first place.
Yes, we still do not know why that order was given.
No, that's true. That's true.
And you don't give that order out just like that. I mean, a squirrel doesn't get rabies. Period. End of line. Raccoon, on the other hand, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so though they were a pet, you could still do observation. If these two animals have been in this person's possession for 7+ years and had no signs of anything, then why was it rigged the way it was? Who gave those orders? What was the reason behind those orders? I don't care that the squirrel and the fucking raccoon got murdered. I really don't.
No.
They're vermin. At the end of the day, why?
Hey, wait, Rogue. You better be careful now because you're talking about Jim
crap.
I talk to Jim X that way in front of his face, behind his back. Hell, I treat him better than his wife does.
That's actually true.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
So,
we know who's getting those secret backdoor blows now.
Your wife doesn't watch these shows, right?
Even if she did, she knows I'm an asshole. And she's got to run to him and do all the different things. And at the end of the day, I'm an uncontrollable beast.
Oh my God, dear Max, did you hear what Rogue said about me? Yeah, shut up, go away.
Yeah, pretty much. But he'll tell me about it, or I'll find out eventually. But at the end of the day, we don't know why. That's the problem. So it's really nice that we found out that the squirrel and raccoon. I was hoping for moose and squirrel, but squirrel and raccoon.
Get out of my head, Rogue. Stop it.
We're slated to be murdered, but I still don't know why.
Oh my God! So what you're saying? It was a Russian collusion.
I mean, somebody wanted a hat. That's all I'm thinking.
The Russians put out the hat on.
Yes,
squirrel
Vlad
and
wanted
raccoon.
wanted a squirrel.
A squirrel? No, he wanted a raccoon hat.
Someone wanted the squirrel. What?
And a squirrel. I guess earmuffs. I don't know what can a squirrel be made into.
Slippers.
Have you seen the size of a squirrel?
A duster.
Yes.
Okay, a duster, maybe. Oh, a wallet, possibly. Not slippers. You would have to have at least many squirrels in order to make slippers.
You have to have at least 2 fat ones.
Yes.
Actually, I saw someone taxidermy some kind of like a rat, like a rodent, into a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, I mean, taxidermy is a very fascinating thing. Things could happen. Magical things could happen if you use the right guts and creativity. But at the end of the day, you still have to ask yourself, how many squirrels does it take to make a slipper?
I mean, I only said a slip. Well, I said slippers, but okay. You only need one squirrel per slipper.
You need 2. You need 2.
For a pair. You don't need it for one, okay?
Yeah.
You only need one for one.
This ain't Cinderella and the missing squirrel slipper.
Yeah, definitely. Unless we're making slippers for cats, then one squirrel will do.
All right.
Yeah, see? But yeah, no, I still want to know. I still want the answer of why.
You're not.
Why was this all designed the way it was? Why was that order put in the way it was? Yeah,
Well, when we look where it came from New York, and New York's having a lot of fucky issues with the fucking judicial system.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean,
they're literally charging someone for saving someone on a subway, whenever every fucking police report said that the man was still breathing.
Yeah, well, it is New York after all.
Yeah,
no one's supposed to be helping anybody in New York.
So when it comes to the question of why was this done, I simply got to go, it's New York.
No, I
That's
get
good
it.
enough for me.
We could end it that way. It's New York. I kind of surmise
Speaking
that it's
of
New York,
New
the weird state.
York, do you see the trouble that Whoopi Goldberg is in?
Whoopi's always in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta elaborate. There's several things
Well,
that she gets
I
in trouble
know
for.
she's
Accused. She accused a bakery of not
not making a cupcake for her, or
not
cake
making
or something.
cupcakes for her because of her politics, and the bakery's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're defaming us. Our boiler wasn't working that day."
Well, time
Anywho,
out.
look.
Time out. In the day, you can actually deny service to people over political views. You
Well,
can.
look.
It's not religious.
All I could say is
A
it's funny
hundred.
how the shoe turned the other foot.
Yeah.
Because wasn't Whoopi the one who said, "Hey, if you don't like it, go to a different bakery"?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
So Whoopi, if you don't like it, I know you're not listening. Go to a fucking different bakery. But she has allowed herself to put her foot in big tootsies, by the way, into her gam, her big yap again. And honestly, she has to be careful of how much tootsie she eats because she's getting bigger.
and older, diabetes.
Well, I mean,
Well, then again, okay, with Robert F. Kennedy now being appointed to the Department of Health, it's like, oh, okay, fine. Even our Tootsie Rolls are going to be made healthier again. Okay,
pretty much. But yeah, so she's using her not only her fame, but her social media um,
clout.
environment to besmirch, defame, and libel a company,
Mm-hmm.
and it's turning out to be something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So,
if she's not careful and if she doesn't issue an apology quickly, I can imagine that a suit will be brought forth.
I hope so. I hope it's
Yeah,
a
I
really
hope so
big suit
too.
too.
What? It's white and it has like really long sleeves.
Possibly, tightens in the back and comes with a room, because that one doesn't need a view.
Just a really strong pimp hand.
I know, right? Oh shit! Look, we just put her in let's put the little black lady in a big silver box. Actually, a small silver box, because she's a big fat lady. Jesus fucking Christ!
Well, I just got kicked off of TikTok for misinformation.
Yay!
Yes! Congratulations,
Whoopi
TikTok! You did
Goldberg
it
is a
again.
beautiful woman.
Dream success. We can end it right now.
Yeah, no. I just got suspended for a week. Congrats.
Well,
You're
look.
welcome, Gen Max.
Oh,
I
does
don't
that mean we
care.
can?
Honestly, I'm getting tired of TikTok.
So,
Like, what was
this is-
misinformation? We were talking
was
about.
What was the misinformation part?
I don't know. They don't tell you. They just said, "Oh, it's misinformation." It was like about what?
Yeah,
Everything we're talking about happened. There's fucking proof that what happened.
Well,
You
TikTok,
I could just
TikTok has been proven to ban posts with dogs wearing MAGA hats. So
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it is TikTok. I mean,
we'll talk about
it's a
Trump
weird
getting
division.
no.
The fun-
We'll talk about Trump getting elected president, and
Yes.
TikTok looks at that as misinformation because there's no way in hell that he could have been president.
Regardless of the factor, TikTok is a weird fish by itself.
Oh, I know.
Its home office is in continental United States, which is kind of funny, and it's controlled by people for the most part. The other division of TikTok, which is a completely different thing in China, that's controlled and operated by China, runs differently.
Not much differently.
No, very different when it comes down to
They controls
what's
what
on
goes
it.
in there. Yes.
What goes on it versus the American version of it, or the Western version of it, which is quite fascinating. Yes. So I don't know. And TikTok has been a place where you could pretty much say anything for the longest time until they were forced to have American actual business of operation inside the continental United States. Kind of weird.
I know.
kind of weird. The moment that happened, it became very, strict
Censored.
on what was being said and what can be allowed to be said on it. Huh,
Well,
strange.
with with uh with any luck, if they keep to their promises, they're the next administration is going to go hard on the whole Section 230 thing for all U.S. companies.
Can we get rid of it?
Well,
Well,
here's the problem with 230, and there's a lot of people who's for it, and I just
Okay.
there's gonna be if there's a reform of 230, there's gotta be a lot of major sweeping changes that everybody on all sides are not gonna like.
Yeah, I'd be happy with it. It needs to be heavily reformed. It is
Yeah.
heavily outdated.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I'm just simply putting it out there. It's gonna have a lot of changes that nobody's gonna like.
I'm good with it.
Arthur Next will be happy though. He's going to finally get his Bill of Rights, his Internet Bill of Rights.
Pretty much. I mean, like I said,
Arthur is kind of on the same lines that we are. Yes, it needs to be done, but he also knows the inherent dangers of doing this because it could make things a lot worse.
we're already at a worse situation. All this does is just amplify the same kind of stupidity that we've been seeing already.
Nobody can be online unless there's ID verification.
I'm not surprised by that. Not surprised by that. Again, this is from a country that believes in the free fucking speech.
Hey,
I
no,
love
hey,
it.
time out. Hey.
He's not wrong.
You can still have free speech, and when you're out there doing free speech on the public grounds, it's pretty apparent who you are. You can find that out very easily.
I get that, Sparky, but again, at the end of the day, I find it funny. Land of the free, home of the brave, yet has all these different rules that say you can't say this, this, and this. It's kind of
Did I say
kind of weird.
anything? Did I say anything about rules about saying this, or this? I said ID verification to be online.
This is already kind of existed in certain places. One just happens to be a communist place that has a lot of Asians.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just
I
so-
mean, if you
just
want to
so
go down the
happens-
road, of Chinese,
Another
by all
one.
means.
Another one is the Great Britain.
Great Britain has it, and they've been enforcing it very well for anybody who doesn't follow the hate speech laws that they have. It's very fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I know Canada's tried, but so far they failed every attempt. Trudy's been trying so desperately and failing along the way. New Zealand is very on the same ball. Australia's almost there. But yes, I find it funny. Funny. But anywho, the other thing I find fascinating and funny is the latest Xbox campaign. So for those that really don't know or haven't been paying attention, Phil Spencer came out with a new campaign for Xbox.
Oh boy.
Yes. So
Should I be
basically,
worried?
it's a good idea, but it's also kind of given the people who are still stuck in the past a little bit of a worrisome kind of thing. So instead of Xbox really devoting everything to a piece of plastic, they've decided to open up their system to everything, whether it be Xbox, PlayStation, a Rogue, a Switch,
What do you
a
mean? Open it up.
TV, the Steam Deck. You're going to be able to play their games on any device that you wish.
Even the cat box.
Actually, no.
At least according to this picture.
Well, read it carefully.
Yes, Rogue. I'm
This
teasing.
is a cat box. Cat box is there. It's not included. Like the Binto box is there,
Yeah.
but not really included.
I was teasing. God
I
damn
know.
it.
I
No.
know.
you're not
Maybe
allowed
the
to
cat.
tease.
Maybe the cat is playing his Xbox in the cat box.
I mean,
Maybe the cat is the game in the box.
You just never know, but because they did have Stray back in a while, so a lot of the plastic box enthusiasts are claiming that Xbox is dead, dead. That they're now a third party developer. It's over PlayStation 1. And I question that as well as some of us else question this. And we kind of go, wait, isn't a certain PlayStation game going over to the Nintendo Switch? Huh. What could that be? I know it's a Lego one. It's that Forbidden West game that you guys like, Horizon game that you guys like so much, in Lego form is going over and going to be on all the fucking platforms.
Damn.
Is all the exclusive games that are found on PlayStation available elsewhere? Yes. Yes, they are.
Huh.
Kind of weird. You can find them on your PC. You can play The Last of Us Part 2. You can play all the Spider-Mans. Well, minus the original Spider-Man, I believe. But
So,
still, majority of the Spider-Man.
Can I play Fable 2 on my PC?
Give it time, Pen. Apparently, you might be able to.
Wait, Fable 2?
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
is only ever Xbox.
Yes. So basically,
without an emulator.
Yeah.
Basically, yes. Basically, the idea is what Phil Spencer at Xbox people want is you to put the money down on the Xbox app. Okay. That Xbox app being, Xbox Game Pass, whatever. You get that. You can play it anywhere you want. All the games that are attached to it, you get to play.
Until they deem your speech hateful enough to kick you off the platform.
Yeah, that's something else we're going to be following into later. But yes, but right now this is where we're at. So people who are anti Phil Spencer are up in the arms, kind of going, Xbox is dead, and failing to understand that their specific plastic box is also a third party developer. That their specific plastic box is also going the same direction that a certain Xbox is going or trying to go into eventually. Because they also have their own version of paid to play on their system. Yes, right now it's within their ecosystem, but it has the ability to be played on PC. Comes with all the trophies and everything. And the one thing I found interesting that was within the conversation and sit down with Phil Spencer and somebody else, and I forget who, that he is still looking at having his company develop in hardware because they love to develop hardware. And hardware that is going to be very mobile for them. That you can take it around.
A phone.
Or better yet, a certain device that is handheld, that's large enough to have a nice screen on it, to be able to play your game with a controller without a controller.
Neurochip.
That lives within the Microsoft ecosystem already. That has the power already to play some of the basic games that are available off of the majority of the line of Xbox. It's classified as a Surface.
So a laptop.
Yes,
or a
so
tablet.
The Surface tablet, laptop. Yes, so they are kind of being alluding that they're going to go in that direction, the direction that just about every other company's gone into. Because look at it this way,
Nintendo, wait a minute, I haven't seen a Sony tablet yet.
Don't you have a tablet? Don't you have a tablet?
Not a PlayStation. Excuse me, I haven't seen a PlayStation tablet yet.
I don't mean you, Pet. I'm just saying.
I know, but give it time. They haven't gotten there yet, but they are getting themselves into the mobile market. This is the fun thing I've actually stated before, and I feel like a broken record on this one. The largest gaming community that exists today is in the mobile market.
You don't have to sound so damn.
Almost
gleeful.
3 billion in there playing mobile games, which is why when Diablo came up with their mobile version of their fucking, or Blizzard came up with their mobile version of Diablo, they like, don't
What, you
you
guys
have
don't
phones?
have phones?
Yes,
And they got ripped for that.
but
That's all, but they made shit tons of money.
they made a shit ton of money on the Asian market in mobile.
Yeah, they did.
More money than the fucking console game. More money than the Diablo 4 itself.
More
So
money than what they knew what to do with it, and they blew it in a fucking year.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yes. I mean, they got bought up by a certain company called Microsoft, so it's all good. But at the end of the day, people forget or don't even know the reason of why Microsoft bought up
Blizzard Activision.
Yes. It wasn't for Diablo. It wasn't
Nope.
for the catalog of games. It wasn't even for fucking WoW.
It was
It
for
was
the
for Candy Crush.
microtransactions.
It
No,
was
it was
for
Candy
the
Crush.
mobile market.
Candy Crush, the mobile market that it's
The
in.
mobile market.
Yes.
Huh.
So this is something that they're not seeing.
Actually, I'm still not wrong because what does Candy Crush earn them? Microtransactions.
Yes, correct,
Yeah,
correct.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying
No,
specifically with
That's
Candy
just
Crush.
that's not the only thing.
That's not the only thing. The main thing is the mobile market.
Huh.
So now they've got a leg into the mobile market. Who else is getting into the mobile market? Nintendo. They've been doing that for quite some time. Not
Well,
only do they have the Nintendo Switch, they also have the mobile games that are available that are Nintendo related that you can purchase. That some come with microtransactions, but they've been dabbling into that department. They're in a completely different field all by themselves. And the only person who's still behind in the time, still stuck in the 90s, outside of the people who are
Microsoft.
gunning for the plastic box, is PlayStation, Sony. So
Right. Yeah.
yes. So I let them say that. Hey, they're making the bad move when I could totally see that they're making a very interesting move. I'm for this. I'm okay with this because realistically, even though I have a couple of plastic boxes, they're out of date.
Yeah. So are mine.
So I haven't
Same
gone
here.
beyond the PlayStation 4. I haven't got the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'm not even considering the 5 version or the 5 Pro. That's long gone. I have
the only thing-
one of the Xboxes, and I don't know which one it is. Doesn't really matter because I don't play it. It's in a box
I
and it's somewhere.
have the recent ones, the recent consoles will be the Switch,
Yeah, one of those.
PlayStation 4,
Yep.
Xbox One, and Xbox 360.
Oh yeah, the
Those are
Xbox.
ones
I have the Xbox. I have the Xbox One. Yes.
I had a 360. I had the original Xbox. It got
Let me
blown
get-
up in Iraq.
I was gonna say, was it Red Circle of Death? But
Oh,
it
the original Xbox I had, the black.
was the Saber round of death.
Yes.
It was a Sabo. And if you don't know what a Sabo round is, oof. But yeah, there's nothing left of that Xbox except plastic chunks embedded into the ground wall and other things around it.
Well,
And,
isn't there on display in the Nintendo museum or one of the museums of a Nintendo that was in a firing bombing in a
yeah,
war
there
that
was
still
it was a
works?
Nintendo Switch.
now,
No,
here's
it was
the
a
thing: it had been
Nintendo.
shot. It still works.
Handheld.
Once
Yeah,
It was a Game Boy.
oh yeah, you're right, correct. It was.
I had an Xbox that had been shot. That Xbox had been shot too, and then it got blown up. It was destined to die because
Yeah.
it worked after it got shot. All I had to do was replace the fuse because that was where it went through. Basically enough, it still worked after I put a new fuse in it, and then it got blown up. What happens? Oh goddamn! The Xbox 360 I had went through 2 wars and then died at home.
Red Ring.
Red Ring of Death. Yeah,
Red
Ring of
How'd
Death.
I guess it?
I mean,
That's easy
That
enough.
fucker,
That's
lasted actually. Though, so
that's
I'm not gonna
actually
look
easy
like
enough to fix.
Hey, Dragon.
No,
What plastic collection do you have when it comes down to the gaming?
I'll have a
Me?
lot more than that.
Yes,
but-
you.
Let's see. I've got a Super, PS1, PS3, PS4.
I was just naming off the new gen ones. I mean, I'll be here all
No,
day.
I know,
but
but
name off all the
again,
ones I have.
we've seen your collection, Sparky. The majority of us see what you do to them, as well as most of us have seen you electrocute yourself
Yeah.
multiple different times. Sometimes
Hey,
it's like,
hey! That wasn't on game consoles. That was on stereo systems.
still, we've seen your shit. We've so it's always good to hear from the dragon every now and then. Yes. So yes.
speaking of electrocution, Sparky's sister was at a power plant in.
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh no! I
later.
don't
We'll
claim
get there
no fucking relation
later.
to that.
No, she seemed to want to be electrocuted just as bad as you.
We'll get there, lady. To end it with something of a guffaw.
Okay.
Jeez, but speaking of guffaws, so the world's biggest PlayStation trophy hunter has pretty much cut ties to Sony over what? A ban. Huh. What happened? Well, this little dude here, this Arabic dude, who goes by Hakum. Yeah, his account was questionably
Hakumer?
taken.
Sorry, what was his name?
Hakumer.
Hakum.
No, Hakumer.
No, Hakum.
No, Hakumer. It sounds funnier.
Yeah.
We're going to call him Hakumer.
Regardless of the factor, it was kaboomed. His account went kaboom. Basically, he's been around since the earlier days of the original PlayStation, and when they actually came around to make the
This will only
PlayStation, accounts and that,
This will only be funny if this was a PlayStation fanboy.
it was.
Okay,
Gets better, Sparky.
get fucked.
Not only is he is a fanboy, but he was a fucking partner to Sony PlayStation.
Get fucked.
It gets better. Apparently, he's claiming that Sony, a person within Sony, stole his account and then sold it on the black market.
Get fucked. I'm supposed to feel sorry how?
Did I say we're feeling sorry for him?
Okay then, get fucked.
Jesus Christ. But anyways, so jeez. So he's cut off ties with Sony at just basic. I retired from trophy hunting and that all that kind of stuff. The people who are in kind of embedded into this owning this plastic box claimed that he was a cheater, though they have no proof that he was a cheater. Sony PlayStation will be kind of reinstating his account in about 45 days or so. That's way too late. His account has already gone into the black market. His information is already out there. So they fucked up, but they don't want to take the account of being claimed that they fucked up. So it's this guy's problem, not theirs. Even though he could actually prove, well, not to the letter of the law, because one, he's Arabic, it's kind of questionable. But he can prove that somebody else within the Sony ecosystem had access to his account. So it gets kind of dicey with a lot of the speculatives. So yes, it's this guy had over 100 hours, in trophy collections. Has logged into over 2,000 accounts, apparently, according to them. Has over 29 PlayStation consoles. Though again, he has been a fan for this thing for quite some time. So, yeah, you're going to go through a lot of consoles and a lot of different things. And unfortunately, each console creates a different account. So,
And we're back live on TikTok already.
oh, look at that! Just
And
this,
he's banned again.
yeah,
Yeah,
wouldn't put
probably.
it past, yes. So yeah,
Fuck.
Already? I was just teasing.
No, I'm not. No, that'd be great if I was, because I mean, like they just approved. Oh yeah, nothing was misinformation. I got flagged by a bunch of people who didn't like me because hey, we're talking about stuff they don't like.
Oh, too bad.
Suck a dick.
So
I know,
sad.
right?
Suck a dick.
So when his account was banned, he claims that he never received an email stating that he's been yeeted off or for the reason of why. So it was just after the fact. There's a lot. There's like I said, there's a lot of allegation and allegeds that come with this. But the Sony ponies, especially on Reddit, they're all of the cheaters, guys, a liar, all this kind of stuff, which I find hilarious. But
Oh, yeah.
even though you don't have a lot of the information and basically pretty simple, this guy's account was suspended. Possibly his information was stolen and sold, and Sony's not taking any heat for it whatsoever.
Of course not.
Thought processes going forward on this, guys.
You can't blame Sony for this, for their mistakes. That if you blame Sony for their mistakes, I mean, it'd be anarchy, it'd be chaos. Cats and dogs in the street loving each other.
Mass hysteria.
I'll put you like this: what every other PlayStation fanboy would say in this situation, you should have been a cheater.
Yeah,
No, Jesus Christ! If you're a cheater on Sony, you get all the help you want.
I know, right? No, I find it funny that this guy was actually a partner with Sony PlayStation, holds 5 different Guinness records. Then all this shit goes down, mostly in Saudi Arabia. And then all of a sudden, he's yeeted off of PlayStation. His information is sold onto the black market, allegedly. And he's getting his account back in 45 days. And yet, the fanboys in that claim that he's a cheater. Kind of weird.
Why is it 45 days?
That's how long it takes for them to get their shit in order.
Yeah, that's how far behind they are in the times.
I was gonna say if they had him on if he had a PlayStation account, PlayStation Plus, whatever. Yeah,
Yes.
It's a billing cycle.
Yeah, you got it. Thank you, Pet. That's how long it takes to get their shit in order. But yeah, no, he got access to like all the different devices to show on his channel, everything. He was traded as the golden goose that couldn't do no wrong until recently. Kind of weird. If you okay. Now I know Jim wants to talk about the retard up in the tower there. Pull it up. Go for it, Jim. Talk about the retard that tried to electrocute themselves.
The retard that tried to electric house in Salt Lake City?
Yes.
I don't know. But someone, there's soldiers and Marines out there saying that they can fix her. I said, oh yeah, I can fix her too. Turn that transformer back on. She'll be really fixed.
I'm sitting there going, why was it turned off to begin with?
I know. I was like, oh, because she could have gotten hurt. I was like,
good.
Darwinism.
Yeah. That would have been the Darwin Award of this year, honestly.
It would have been, but apparently.
I think they were.
No. The Darwin Award was already taken by Matthew Crooks.
Here's the thing. If she had done it, if she had electrocuted, there is a slight chance that she could have taken out the entire power grid and destroyed the transformer, which would have taken about 6 months to replace.
Wait. You guys take that long to replace a transformer?
That's how long it takes to build new ones. And we only build 2 a year.
I'm concerned about this.
Yeah. We only build 2. Those are like massive power grid transformers.
No, I get that, dude, but
we only built 2 of those a year.
Dude,
you've been saying for years.
You realize that in BC we have like these things everywhere?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
And we only
where
build
I
2 of
work
these a year
at,
here in the
there's a
US.
massive depot with like hundreds of these things out there.
Yeah.
No, there isn't. There's actually a backlog. We actually need to replace
No, you
all
guys
of them.
are
and they
That's
don't.
fine. That's fine. I'll not believe my own lying eyes. Then okay.
No, dude. I will agree with Sparky on this one. You guys over there, Jam, you guys there, you guys are fucked. If you take 2 years or whatever it is to make this shit, well, we have like
Well,
this thing. If this thing blows, 6 hours, fully replaced, everything
Bro.
back up and running, 6 hours.
It's
I was gonna
not
say,
for the
if
lack
there
of
was-
the people, it's all the fucking red tape.
And
So
time out. If it took this long to do anything like that, we would still have no
No,
power.
okay.
The hurricane hit states.
I get where this is. Okay, you're talking about regular transformers. This is a
No,
nationwide.
I'm talking about
transformer.
grid main
yeah,
transformers.
we are talking about
distribute the
grid
high-
here, dude.
Mm,
In my province, we run on hydroelectric.
oh yeah, your province. Yeah, here we only have two built every year,
Right.
and they only because
And Sparky's in a different area of the state. So each state we get is different. But again, I'm just saying, if you guys are making a couple a year, or whatever it is to take,
Now, I will
Question.
agree. I will agree on Jim Max on this one. This was in Texas. I can see that.
yes. But like I said, it lots of questions. We're moving beyond this. Why was she up there in the first place? Kind of questionable. I would like to know.
she was protest. From what I've heard, rumors is she was protesting the election of Donald Trump.
So she wanted to become a human
Daddy
pilot?
did, but I honestly think it was because Daddy didn't love her enough, and she's trying to get
Well,
attention.
okay. What if Daddy did love her enough, but she just was a complete mess?
Still
and
would have been
wants
up
to own
there.
it?
Still would have been up there, but yeah.
Yes. So I mean, like I said,
I
she's a
mean,
complete
honestly,
mess.
she's. I'm
Why
just
blame
going with
Daddy when it clearly looks like it's a
Re-
beard?
Regardless or not, I'm still questioning. Why was the power cut again?
I
Like
agree
I
with
said,
Sparky
there's a
mostly.
slight chance she could have taken out all the power.
Oh,
grid with this.
I
That would've been
understand, but
funnier.
that would be a loss of what?
Productivity.
But at the best, she did get taken down, and nobody cared. So,
Yeah.
except for the fact that she lived. I mean, honestly.
So again, loony bins per everywhere. But this was also on Drama Alert, so I don't know how much legitimate it was.
It
because,
happened.
he
There's a
started.
video of it out there, so
Okay.
You
As,
want the
as
video?
long as there's actual video proof and not
All
some
right, hold on.
questionable lies coming from a guy with a big beard.
all right. Let me find the video here real
No,
quick.
no. If there's video out there, good with
All
it.
right, got it. Put in the back office.
Yes. Okay. Cool beans. Like I said, as
It's
long
already on
as
the
we
link.
got some confirmation that it exists, good. If it's just coming from one source, question it. I question it. Trust that it could be accurate, but I question it.
Mind if I make a slight deviation because
We are in the open field of deviation because we
who has the bets for who?
Oh,
Tyson.
Because
Yeah.
it's actually coming up
No,
But
okay.
Netflix
after this next
keeps-
fight.
I'm hoping for a first round, first punch knockout. But
I
we'll
hope Tyson takes his ear off.
see. I hope Tyson bites his dick off. Rogue knows what I'm
You
talking
think?
about.
Oh,
Do I?
Rogue knows.
look,
Gotta bite it off, Jake.
I know, right? Yeah. If you look at the back office, there, Pan the Flash gets Jake Paul knocks up Mike Tyson. It does feel kind of staged. This is a wrestle moment. I don't know.
Hope it's not, but I agree with Rogue. I was like, this is one of the things I'm really worried about this fight is that it was all staged. And Mike Tyson is, but here's again, I can tell that motherfucker hasn't smoked weed in about 6 months. He's got that.
Yeah,
Tyson,
look,
I'm gonna kill
it
a
all comes
person.
back down to is he going on the script
I
or is
think-
he not?
I think here's the way it goes. I think they're going into this fight, and I think Jake Paul, Jake absolutely thinks.
Yeah, I know.
This
Everybody
fight
wants
is
to go Logan.
staged. Well, yeah, I absolutely think that he's going into this and thinks that this fight is rigged, and it's for him. I seriously 100% believe he thinks that.
Oh,
On
yeah.
the other hand, I think Mike's gonna come in and clean house because he doesn't care.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. Right now, I've got high
Ev-
hopes that it's real, but
I want to make a bet so fucking bad, but I can't fucking bet on the fucking website because I'm a United States citizen.
yeah, I know.
I want to make a bet that one punch he's knocked out.
I have a funny feeling it's going to go to about 2 rounds.
Is it streaming anywhere right now? That
It's
Netflix.
streaming right now on Netflix, but you're
Yeah, it'll
gonna
be on
have
Netflix, yeah.
you're gonna have an issue because I've been
Netflix
having
is
this
struggling.
issue.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
shit. I'm not surprised on this.
Yeah, you know why it's struggling? Because the infrastructure can't handle a million plus fucking people across the world watching this.
Actually, it can't handle 1 billion people watching all at one time.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
I think that Netflix is fucking killing it right
Steve,
now. at this
wait a
point,
minute.
so.
Wait a minute. I have a solution, but Netflix is not going to like it.
What's the solution?
Share streaming.
Thank you.
Well,
You get one person to share. You can even have 1,000 people share the stream, and then they share that to all of their other friends.
But
through
that's
Discord,
what I'm
through
doing right
Twitter.
now.
But
here's the weird
You
thing.
see
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying? It reduces the strain on their servers and passes it off to other servers like
Yeah,
Twitch.
but
They're
Pam,
too
and
greedy.
YouTube.
They don't care.
well,
Yeah.
again, you guys in the United States are locked into that. Not everywhere else in the global world follows that.
They're
rule or
gonna.
has that rule.
Here's the way Netflix is gonna go. It's buffering. Well, catch after it's done.
Yes. So it comes back down to what the deal is, and unfortunately for most people, they really focus on Netflix. It's a really good operation. They kind of do have the grid.
Ooh.
Problem is that you're looking at it being kind of free.
So
Kind of free.
I put up a poll on my Twitter of who's going to win, and it's just now up. 32 people voted. 78.1% say Mike Tyson's gonna win. 21.9% think Jake's gonna win.
Yeah, I.
Holy shit!
And
Yeah,
now
a lot
somebody,
of people having issues.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's somebody posted up on my Twitter is like AutoZoom is betting on Paul. Don't understand what Tyson was and still to some extent is.
No,
If this isn't drawn out, Paul is done. And it's like I can get both sides of the whole deal. If it's rigged, Paul's gonna win.
Yes.
If it's not rigged, Tyson's gonna win.
See, and
That's it.
We've already had speculations that the previous Paul matches were rigged.
Yeah. But what is it? Going on Polymarket.
Yeah.
It's actually against Tyson 32% to 60 some.
Yeah.
Me thinketh. If it was rigged and Paul wins,
Mm.
it's deliberate to not only get the newer generation on board, like, yeah, forget the old fogies, but to help destroy the legacy of what once was. Pretty much like how they've been doing with every other culture, gaming,
Here's the
movies,
thing.
music. Now it's boxing.
I don't think Mike Tyson would do that.
I don't think so either, but doesn't mean that he has to be in on it.
Well, that's why, man. If it was one of those things, I don't think he would jump in on it because Tyson's about hard work.
I know.
Yeah.
But I just find it hilarious that if you actually look, Nintendo and their all in mighty infinite fucking wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jim Max got it before I did.
Yeah, I know. I'm.
Yeah, he got it before I did, but
Yeah,
it's
I know.
Of course.
Nintendo predicted it.
Yes.
Give me moments.
Are you talking about with Punch Out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that is a split open eye. Whoo, fuck.
Who?
That's bad.
For Jake?
No. One of the pre-fights. 2 female boxers.
Oh.
Her eye just got split the fuck wide open. Jesus.
Oh, yeah,
Christ.
I don't know if it's part of this thing, but there was this other woman in there. There were these 2 women. One was, I guess you could say, a female sumo wrestler, and this tiny little twig.
The skin. All right, no, I'll put you like this. The skin underneath her eyebrow.
Sparky, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know either. What I'm talking about, what I'm seeing right now live is like the skin from her underneath her eyebrow is peeled down like another eyelid.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah,
and so they're going, it's like, oh God, I hope the fucking Jake Tyson fight is not rigged.
Oh,
You see it?
Oh, she is. Oh.
That's bad.
They're still going on with the fight.
Yes.
Yeah, she's kind of not in a completely desperate situation when they need to kill it.
It's not so she's not bleeding out. They're able to stop the bleeding, and she's still conscious. So the fight's going to continue on.
Correct.
The only time that they will cancel a fight is if they cannot control the bleeding, or she is seeing Tweety buds.
Yeah, she is not really being
monkeys dance.
I mean, God, it's actually pretty good women's fight. I'm not gonna lie.
I would put this up for people to watch. However,
they're just trading blows. Crap.
I know. I would put this up for us to watch and especially stream it because it would be highly entertaining. However, I don't feel like getting under the DMCA strike.
I would still say no.
Hey, go pay for this like I have. I am currently paid for this.
I'm paying for it too.
Yes. You should all go pay and watch the Paul and Tyson fight.
Oh no, I know that black.
I found the link to it on X.
Here's the thing.
To Netflix.
Oh, man, both these. Look at both of these fucking girls.
Oh God, yeah.
It is a bitch fight. I don't know which one. The white girl has black eyes, a bloody nose, and the black girl's face
got white eyes and a bloody nose.
No, the black girl.
I put the link on the Netflix to the back office.
I'll put you like this: the black girl's playing red face right now.
Oof.
Yeah. Her face is just red from all the blood.
They're trying to keep that sucker, yeah.
These girls are, I'm gonna say this has been the most energetic fight of the entire night.
It's not a. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. I was gonna say that's not as bad. Oh nope, that's bad. That's really bad.
Yep.
The other girls isn't much better.
No, they're both
got their lids busted. So shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they are going whole hog, and we do realize that there is a man in the.
Yeah, they're not even backing off. They're just trading punches at this point.
No, again, but
this is a good old brawl.
If there was a trans, woman in there, the fight would be over.
Oh yeah.
So
that's true.
2 women going at it, doing what they do best.
Slap fight.
Oh man!
No, this isn't a slap fight. They are just going.
No, again, that
this is a brawl. I will give them to this.
I am fucking goddamn teasing.
Yes,
Shit.
yes.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
all they
Oh
need is
my
pillows
God.
and they got it made.
Oh my
Pen.
god. Hang on. You can put this up. Well, actually no, don't put this up.
You can put this up.
Oh,
Don't.
No,
yeah,
don't
that
put
up.
this. Don't put this up. Just guys, watch this.
Oh,
Watch this
I
clip
saw
of Tyson.
this. I was going to show this here in a second, but I was gonna sneak it in
Is
there. But
that
I was gonna tell you not to.
Tyson and Ashless.
No,
Shorts?
that is the cup. That is the
That
protector's
is the
cup.
cup. Yes.
Those are the protector's cup shorts, and then you put your shorts over it. But he hasn't done that yet, and they haven't changed that. And he kisses the guy, which is hilarious. And then he walks away Ashley's chat, and it's like, oh my god, that's great.
That sounds
That's
about right.
fucking
I mean, I'm
great.
not surprised.
But damn those glutes.
Yep, the man's got an ass of a champion. It's the ass of the champion. Now he has to win. So we forget that he has to win now.
Yeah.
He has to knock Paul out in the first round, so everybody forgets that.
No. They'll never forget it.
Are you kidding? They will be saying he won because of.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, even if he loses, that's going to be the most embarrassing
Well,
moment.
no, that's what I mean. Right now, we've already had a few of the Jake fights that the Paul fights, Jake Paul's fights that happened.
Well, I don't know who won that fight. They were both knocking the shit out of each other.
No, God, it was questionable because he's had some previous fights that seemed.
No, I mean the
very
woman's fight.
As for
over.
the current one that he's facing, it's questionable whether it's legit or not because he's playing the character. He's done his fat suit gimmick. He's purposely stepped on Mike Tyson's toe during the weigh-in. He's done every antic that there is to kind of allude that it's a joke because he's done this before. And it turned out that he won magically. We still don't know how, even though these are actual fighters that could murder him. So
now I'm going to actually make a short on this on the Tyson walking out with his ass out, but I'm going to put on the back of it says Trump won. It shows his ass. So that'd be fine.
it would be.
All right. So we got anything else, or we got to call it?
Well, I mean, we are getting close to that time to call it. I usually give people their last opportunities to bring me something before I consider wrapping this up.
Is this thing buffering for you too, Jim Max?
The stream I'm currently watching is not buffering. However, it does degrade on the Netflix stream I'm watching in the back office.
Yeah, he posted in the back office.
I posted the link to that Netflix.
I'm watching it now. Yeah, I can.
It degrades every once in a while, but it's a good stream.
But yeah, no, the last thing I think is kind of fascinating and amusing. Apparently, BioWare is going into a massive lockdown because of leaks from the amount of sales for a certain game that came out about a week or so ago. And it's not looking too good for said BioWare game and the future of BioWare going forward.
I believe only 100,000 sales at most.
Yeah, that is. They're claiming that.
Not just that. I heard that refunds were available regardless of how long you played the game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, especially on Steam. Steam said, "Yeah, we're refunding."
So they're claiming, people over there on the BioWare side of things are claiming that they managed to eke by the 1 million copies distributed sold. Okay,
No.
so they're having a little staff party for the million mark. All right, questionable how they got to that million mark because
It
if you
came
look
with a
at
graphics card.
the player base, especially on Steam, since Steam's the only one that actually keeps proper count of things, yeah, there's not a lot of players.
Not only that, the reason they got the million mark is because it's bundled with a graphics card already.
Oh, I know. We
For
all
free.
know that.
So
There's the graphics card sale. There's a few others. Plus, they were giveaways, and then there's people who wanted a code and just you wind on X and that on it, and were given free codes.
oh yeah. So
So
I honestly look at this and I'm like, yeah, this is gonna suck because it's a shit game and no one wants to play it. But
oh, yeah,
let's
but
see who won the match.
the beautiful thing is that they already announced that there is not going to be a DLC for this game. This
That's
is a one and
impressive.
done. It's over.
A gift for you guys in the back office.
Thank you. And the majority of the team have moved over to another BioWare game that'll be coming out sometime soon. That is a certain Mass Effect game,
Yeah,
which
don't even get
is
me started.
being
Made by
written and designed by the same players that helped with Mass Effect and
Andromeda. Yeah, I know.
So,
It's gonna suck. I'm already looking at that game as a failure. So
yeah.
there was actually talk of delays, but they'd have to delay it for as long as to fix it.
Well, there is a delay for one game. It just happens to be a Black Samurai game.
There's definitely a game for that delay for that one.
Okay, Pan. Not as funny as you think it is.
It's funny for me. That's all
Hey,
that matters.
I'm gonna put this up right now. That link that you shared, Jim X. I have a bad feeling this guy is gonna get nailed to the wall.
Well, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
He's at 32,000 follower account on X. He has 1.2 million people watching.
Yes.
Gee. That sounds like
you telling me that the fucking people hosting this are not gonna nail his ass to the wall?
Hey, we don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No.
Listen,
I
have a feeling this person.
Loot you here, but
I have a feeling that this person isn't even in the United States. So
I would even put it past if this person is a prince somewhere.
yes, Nigerian, possibly.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are at war with a certain country that do have princes.
Yes.
So it is fascinating how these people who have access to places and people and things and are able to put stuff up.
God damn, her eyes even more
They
split
could
up.
even
Holy
be,
shit!
I don't know, Ukrainian.
Holy shit! You can see inside her head.
Jesus.
What? Both of them have the same eye split open.
Eye for an eye, right?
Yeah,
But
until
hers
everything
is like the person who won is in worse condition. So it's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's usually how that works. Usually how that works.
Both look like they need to go to a woman's battered shelter tonight.
Oh yeah.
After they get out of the hospital, Jesus.
No, but yeah, there we go. We're gonna wrap this bad boy up a little early, but it's been a very interesting week. There has been more on the plate, but I thought this would be a nice kind of wrap up. We have a lot more going forward because fights and waiting for certain elected leaders to be taking office sometime soon, and more questions with the gaming market as usual. But what isn't unusual is I give these motherfuckers their last rites. I hit my motherfucking buttons, and we get the fuck out of here.
If you're watching on my stream, you'll be redirected to Mama Oko.
Alrighty.
I got nothing.
Of course you have nothing.
And that's how it will
Except for
stay.
our mugs and our fucking shirts.
Ah.
Yeah. So who wants to go last?
I think Dragon just said his last words. That is her fart.
He hasn't said shit yet.
I ain't done nothing. Ain't done
Dragon,
nothing
you're the
wrong.
last motherfucker out here. Say your fucking last pieces and get the fuck out.
I need an ear.
I am prepping to nuke some bots.
Jesus Christ.
Good night.
Right.